Viewers, swiftly moving ahead to news from London, where a 26-year-old Indian man identified as Gurbhej Singh has been stabbed to death. According to police, the attack took place around 12:30 a.m., following which emergency services rushed to the spot. However, he succumbed to his injuries despite immediate medical response. Aditya Vadhavan is joining us on this. Aditya, who were these people behind the stabbing of the Indian man?
Absolutely. So indeed, pretty a very gruesome incident of violence is coming from London. We have seen such racist attacks happening across the United States and Europe. But definitely now the investigation, preliminary investigations are going, and the London police has started a special joint team of police to investigate the matter. Who are behind this killing of the 26-year-old Indian man, and details of it are being collected by the police. So police have detained 7 men aged between 20 and 30 at the scene on suspicion of murder. 6 were released after investigation, while 1 man was released on bail. They will be further questioned. According to police, Gurbhej Singh was attacked around 12:30 a.m. Upon receiving information, police and ambulance teams arrived at the scene, but his life was not saved due to his serious injury.
Right, Aditya, stay on with me now. Viewers, Detective Chief Inspector Alison Foxwell of the Met Police's Specialist Crime Command has said that investigators are continuing to probe the circumstances surrounding the killing of this 26-year-old Indian man in London. She said 7 men aged 20 to 30 were detained at the scene of the suspicion of murder. 6 of them have been released after investigation, while 1 man has been released on bail and will be questioned further as the probe continues. Aditya, already 1 person has been out on bail. Those who were detained, 6 of them have been released already after questioning. Why this kind of hurry in issuing bail and releasing these suspects?
It is happening as per what the SOPs that the London police follow within considering the evidence, there might have been, this is an apprehension that, this youth has been, given bail. However, the entire investigation is being, investigated through multiple angles as to what could this man have a personal enmity with anybody, or is this a politically motivated killing? This needs to be seen, because such incidents in the past have also come to the fore. So definitely, as the preliminary investigation goes forward, it will be clear as to what was the motive behind this killing of the 26-year-old Indian.
Right, Aditya, thank you for joining us and giving us those updates. Viewers, let's in fact take a look at what the whole case is. Now, 26-year-old Gurbhej Singh was a man of Indian origin. He came from Punjab's Taran district. He is the victim. He is the man who has been killed in this stabbing incident in London. He was fatally stabbed in the early hours of the 10th of June outside a shop, and police responded to reports of a fight. He suffered fatal knife wounds and died on the spot. Further details reveal injuries. A man in his 30s received the injuries, and 7 men from early 20s to late 30s have been arrested on suspicion of murder. The man was later released. Most of them, in fact 6 of those suspected, were released, and 1 person got bail in the case. This was, of course, after initial investigation. The current status of the investigation is that it is underway. Motive is unclear. There is an appeal made for witnesses and CCTV footage to be examined. That's where the case currently stands. 26-year-old Gurbhej Singh, who came from Taran village of Punjab, was stabbed to death in London. These are the case details that we are putting for you, viewers, on your screens. In fact, he was fatally stabbed on the 10th of June outside a shop on North Road near Dormers Wells Lane in Southall. London's Southall is where the incident took place. Police responded to the reports of the fight. He suffered fatal knife wounds and was found dead on the spot. One man in his 30s also sustained non-life threatening injuries and he was discharged, other than Gurbhej Singh. Ambassador Sushil Singhal is joining us on this, former diplomat. Ambassador, thank you very much for joining us. What do you make of the investigation that is going on in the case? Because 7 people were apprehended, 6 were released, 1 has already been given bail. Is the police in London not releasing people out on bail rather quickly?
What I feel is that, this investigation seems to be a bit shoddy in my view.
Yeah.
Because the way they have, arrested just to, I think, to satisfy certain sections, that to show that, they have arrested, looks like, they have acted in haste, and the real culprits, in my view, are not being apprehended. They're just playing wishy-washy, because otherwise it's just not possible that, they release just 6 people after just simple arrest, and 7th has been given bail. I don't know on what ground the bail has been given. But to my mind, it clearly shows that the police has not taken the matters as seriously as it is required. I think the government of India, I'm sure our mission will be lodging protest and will be following it up with the local authorities to ensure that the proper investigation is conducted and the people who are actually responsible are apprehended and ensured that they are punished as per the law of the land, because otherwise this kind of just wishy-washy investigation and simply just arresting some people on suspicion and then giving them release, I think is not fair. It's not correct approach what the government or the police of London has taken so far in this case. They need to take it more seriously.
Right, Ambassador. Thank you for speaking to us on this. And we are taking a quick commercial break. Thanks for watching NewsX. Don't go too far. We'll be right back.